Hare Krishna. Because of this corona epidemic, the way of greetings in the world have changed, and this amazing culture of Namaskar or Namaste has come to the light. And I've seen many people are asking what actually this gesture, this mudra, this position actually means. Actually, this Namaskar is a formal greeting, way of greeting mentioned in Vedic scriptures, and in this Namaskar we join our two hands, also called Anjali Mudra, like this, which is with these palms together and our fingertips together. And most of the Vedic deities we can see of goddesses and demigods are seen in this gesture, and the word Namaskar is derived from the Sanskrit root Namaha, which means paying obeisances, bowing or down or greeting, and Kara, this is its root is Kri, which means doing, to do. Whereas in Namaste, Nama is paying obeisances or bowing down or greeting, and Te stands for you. So Nama can also be understood as a physical actions expressing that you are superior to me in all qualities and every way. Roughly translating, we can say Namaskara means I bow to you. And this Namaskar is also mentioned in Puran and Tantra as offering obeisances, and this represent one of 16 upachar or 16 types of homage and service we offer. And Namaskar is most popularly used in as a greeting in countries like Nepal, India, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Thai, and few other South East Asian cultures. Perhaps it's more familiar to Westerners, or in the Western world, is it's used done in some yoga tradition like Surya Namaskar. In many Hatha and Vinyasa yoga class begins with Surya Namaskar sequence, and while Namaskar's closest cousin Namaste is often used as a greeting or closing in yoga practice in West, as we have noticed. Namaskar is used for both greeting and farewells, but carries very deep significance than simply saying hello or goodbye or something like that. The joining together of palms is said to provide connection between the right and left hemisphere of the brain, and represent unifications of two right and left hemisphere of brains. This yoking is symbolic of the practitioner's connection with absolute in all. Anjali Mudra, the Namaste Mudra or the gesture honors both self and the other. And there are few, actually we originally are not these bodies, but instead the soul present inside. And Bhagavad Gita suggests that soul and supersoul are present inside the body, and the greeting of Namaskar denotes us the soul offering salutation to supersoul present in heart of other being in front of us whom we are greeting. This way of greeting each other help us realizing the life present inside the body and the inner self, and its relation with the companion master or the super soul. We call them Paramatma. The Jiva or the us as a Atma, and the master companion of this Jivatma is super soul. And there are few aspects of doing Namaskar, like scientific aspects or neuroscientific aspects, social psychological aspects, or physical aspects, and spiritual aspects, and significance of joining hands in Namaskar, and health benefit of this non-physical type of contact in Namaskar. So we go on them one by one, like the scientific aspects of Namaskar. Actually, neurologically, there are numerous nerves ending on our palms from the tip of the finger up to here, and we bring together the palm and finger, linking the tips of finger together. Then the nerve circuits of the brains are linked to those of upper body for this flowing the sensation of calmness and well-being in our body. And this joining the tips of fingers in both hand together activates nerve pressure point of our ears and eyes, and the part of mind associated with the memory, helping us to remember the person, things, incident, and conversation, etc., for the long time. Also in yoga science, yogic science, each finger represents of certain energy. This little finger represents tamas, or dullness and ignorance. Ring finger represents rajas, or the passion and activity. And this middle finger represents sattva, or the mood of goodness and refinement. And this index finger represents Jivatma, or the soul inside. And the thumb represents Paramatma, or the Supersoul. So according to the yogic mudra science, just by putting our hands in different positions and gestures, we can make the whole system work in different way. Mudra in hands, signs and gestures can actually express much more than we can express through words. For example, somebody came in front of us, and without even uttering the words, just we showed the middle finger to them. That changes whole situation. And to them, if we just offer homage with joining our palms and doing Namaskar, that changes the situation immediately. So just by putting hands in different position and gesture, we can make whole system work in different way. So there is greater science behind this mudra. And there is next social and psychological aspects of Namaskar. When we meet with a person, there always exists the duality of likes and dislikes, like in bodily, intellectual, or emotional levels, love and hatred. Like bodily, okay, I just see somebody and he is of with maybe little bit bigger nose, or smaller eyes, or smaller bigger eyes and smaller nose, then I just immediately there comes some dualities, like I didn't like this, and I like this. So there comes a duality in our mind, or I don't feel emotionally good towards him, or I don't like his mind, the way he thinks. So there is always duality in duality of likeness, dislikeness, or love, hatred in bodily, intellectual, or emotional level. But when you meet anybody, our neurons should not be flooded with these sorts of dualities and conflicts. We are not supposed to get like this type of conflicts in our mind, in our neurons, and get ourselves in gloomy type of position. But instead, our intention should be purely to enhance each other's life ahead. How I can enhance his life ahead, to move ahead, and how by meeting together, meeting one another, we can enhance our life to go ahead, go forward. How we can be of some use for each other's life enhancement, carrying any intention else than benefiting for the upliftment of one another's life. Any other intention behind this benefiting the upliftment of one another's life, it's better not to meet anyone. Be on your own self, just be alone. Now, joining hand in Anjali Mudra, doing Namaskar, we bow down, then the acknowledgement of Atma, or the soul, develops the attitude of mutual friendship, understanding, and oneness, removing all our egoistic and dualistic way of seeing things. Because once we have that acknowledgement of Jivatma in me and in him and him, her, everywhere, then in one sense we are on the same platform, we are on the same page. So this develops the understanding of oneness, removing all type of egoistic and dualistic way of seeing things. And there is next physical aspect of Namaskar. This Anjali Mudra is performed as a part of yoga practice with an aim to achieve several benefits. It's like a centering pose which according to practitioners helps to elevate mental stress and anxiety, and therefore used to assist practitioner in achieving focus and coming in the meditative state. And similarly, furthermore, the physical execution of this pose, the Namaskar Mudra, helps us to promote flexibility in hands, wrist, fingers, and arms. And there are spiritual aspects of Namaskar. The spiritual growth enhance when greeting of Namaskar is done. The acknowledgement of presence of Paramatma, Supersoul, during the act develops the gratitude of surrender, attitude of surrender, gratitude, and humility. When the recipients also who is receiving the greetings also compliments, it develops a spiritual connection between two soul offering namaskar to super soul present in each other's heart. During namaskar, the greater things, you are the superior to me and I am subordinate one, I don't know anything, you are omniscient, endless, and the moment this thinking crosses the mind, ego reduce and modesty increase. This material body is platform to pay actually gratitude to the Paramatma for everything he gave to us. And this significance of joining hands in Namaskar, it's Vedic scriptures that bestowed knowledge to the world that living body is made up of 5 elements, namely water, air, fire, earth, and ether, or the sky. And a human body is a type of microcosmo in this cosmic universe. Yes, huge cosmic universe, and this body is a type of microcosmo. The human body is composed of immense energy produced from these 5 elements. There is constant and enormous flow of energy within the human body. The energy cannot be neutral, as we know. The energy is either positive or negative, where there is our free will is the determination to choose on which side to be, on positive or minus negative. These elements cannot be destroyed, but as we know, it can be transferred. All the elements at the end rest on the sky element, and this sky element is endless. By doing Namaskar Mudra, a greater level of divine energy is absorbed into the body by sky element, and the person is connected to sky element. The concentration of energy increased while uttering the words, established relation with air element by this sound energy. And the mudra itself is associated with this body, the absolute earth element, connecting us to earth, fire, and water. And this connection of one's body elements with cosmological elements helps one to uplift oneself in the higher dimension of reality. And there are many health benefits of behind non-physical contact of doing namaskar. Physical contacts enhance the ease of flow of subtle energy between two body, and the flow of energies between two people during handshake, hug, or any contactable type of greetings is fatal for a positively energized individual. If he hugs or shakes hand or come in any type of physical contactable greetings with a negatively filled pessimistic type of individuals, the gloom from the person is transformed to positive individuals. The law of karma suggests that the karma in subtle form also will be transformed by handshakes, and the changes in these lines in the hand of handshakers can be observed in long run. While in namaskar there is no any physical contact, the ability for one person affect another negativity is minimized to huge extent, and there is no greeting for this material body, but greeting is for the divine master of Jivatma, the Supersoul, Paramatma, which is all auspicious, absolute, the supreme, immortal, and the cause of all cause, and full of bliss and knowledge. So there is no chance of negativity in any way. And furthermore, medically, handshake makes a person to lean and come in close contact with greeter, and usually any harmful virus, bacteria, and germs are to be spread mainly from person to person through respiration, touch, and blood. So similarly, you have this COVID-19 coronavirus disease 19 also spreads when a person comes in close contact with patient through respiratory droplets produced when an infected cough or sneeze or toss to infected person or get contact with infected person's belongings having droplet of virus. So instead of greeting a person in handshake or hugging fashion, we just have to show gratitude to respect the super soul inside by folding hands in Namaskar Mudra. So this way, behind all our significance, benefits, and higher principles, as we discussed, we are also safe from this observing the harmful virus like COVID-19, SARS, MARS, Ebola, and many other communicable diseases. And there is a practiced way of doing Namaskar, as mentioned in Vedic scriptures, how we should actually do Namaskar is explained that first we have to take deep breath and then chant Hari Om in mind once and feel ourselves as eternal soul but not this body, and then we gently close your eyes and focus that we are greeting the super soul Paramatma, the cause of all cause present in the heart of person we are greeting. And we pause to follow steps. We don't move front and backward or lean or shake. We just pause or stop and join hands in Namaskar Mudra, and we bow down gently, and then we utter Namaskar or Namaste, or even we chant holy names like Hare Krishna, Radhe Shyam, or Om Namo Narayana. So this is the process of doing Namaskar. While doing Namaskar, we should not have any ill feeling towards the other person, and we should not keep any rajo or tamo objects in hand like chain, money, handkerchief, and do not greet in hurry, and make sure that fingers and their tips are in straight position while doing Namaskar. So this is how we offer obeisances, and these are the actually benefits of offering obeisances like this or greeting anybody like this. And this is the best way of greeting to anyone, is hence proved medically, spiritually, and scientifically, socially, psychologically, in many aspects of life. Hare Krishna.